Hey, what's up? It's Mars. This is like my first YouTube video, I guess. I don't really post things on here, but I wanted to post this video on YouTube specifically because I wanted to talk about Androgel, and I wanted to talk about it in depth, and I remember how important it was for me to watch videos of guys online or people online that were on testosterone. That was pretty much the one way that I found any kind of medical information. I knew anything about transitioning, really, for the most part. It was just really easy. It was accessible for me at that time. So I thought that it was important that I come on here and I post this, and then also it can be a little longer and I can just kind of go really in depth as to my process, how I started on T, all that good stuff. So I have been on T for a year. Testosterone. When I say T, I mean testosterone. Hormone replacement therapy. I am transgender. I'm a transgender man because it's my first YouTube video. Hi, that's my deal. So I've been on testosterone for a year and 8 months. I've only ever been on Androgel. I've never taken any injections, and that's probably the thing that I get the most questions about in general on Instagram or anything. People are really curious about the gel. There's a lot of myths surrounding the gel. There's a lot of big misconceptions around gel, so I wanted to come and tell you guys my experience with the gel. So, the way that I started gel, I live in Los Angeles, and I went to the LA LGBT Center. I signed an informed consent waiver, so that means that I didn't have to see a therapist to start testosterone hormone replacement therapy. You just have to be over 18. I was 22 at the time, so well over 18. And then after I got my letter, I saw that my doctor, his name is Dr. Carpenter, and he's actually the head doctor at the LA LGBT Center. I got really lucky that I got paired with him, and we were going over everything, and at the end he was like, okay, have you thought about how you want to take it? And I just thought that it was just injections, and I was like, I'm like really terrified of the needles. I'm not like excited to start that, but I guess that's it. And then he was like, well, actually you could start gel. And I was like, oh, but like, does that really work? And like, is that more expensive? What's the deal with that? And he said, this is what he said exactly. The percentage that the gel won't work on you, which is like, people talk about this a lot. Oh, some people's skin can't absorb the gel properly. The percentage that your skin won't absorb the gel properly is the same percentage that your body won't absorb injections properly. It's the same. So both have the same rate that your body wouldn't take it properly, and they might have to mess around with the dosage to try and figure out how to handle that. So that's it. As far as the cost goes, the way that the LA LGBT Center works is they work on a sliding scale, and they buy the drugs at cost. I've made a video on my Instagram talking about how they get their drugs at cost, but basically they sell them back to the patients at cost as well, so they're really cheap. The Androgel for me is $15 a month, and the testosterone would have been $10 a month, and I am on insurance, but that would have been the same price even without insurance, I think. Or it's not the same price, but it's very affordable, and they work on a sliding scale, so that just means it is adjusted to your budget, whatever amount of money you're making. Okay, so I started testosterone a year and 8 months ago. Effects that I've had from being on Androgel. Oh, wait, here, I'll show you the box. So, this is what I started on, the same exact box, testosterone gel. And then it comes in these little packets. This is a packet. It's not going to focus on that, but it says testosterone gel 1.62%. It's 25 milligrams, 20.25 milligrams of testosterone. And every day I take a packet of this and I put it on my arm here. You can put it on your arm, you can put it on your thigh, you can put it on your stomach. It takes about 30 seconds to dry, and after it dries, I normally take a shower and then I put it on my arm, and then it dries and I put my shirt on, and then for 6 to 8 hours. That's it, just 6 to 8 hours. You can't have contact with somebody just in that area. That's it. It's not your whole body. I've gotten questions about that. It's not your whole body. It's just this little area, and you can't have skin-to-skin contact in this little area. And then after that, you can just wash it off, like get a wipey, wipe it off, and you're good to go. It's fine. My dose has changed. I took this for 1 month, and then for 3 months I took double this, and then I went back to this, just 1 of these a day, and then now I have 1 on the odd days of the month and 2 packets on the even days of the month. And that's it. That's the gel. So yeah, back to the effects. Effects I've had from being on testosterone gel. My voice is obviously much deeper. I have a beard now. Everything very traditional that everybody said on all of the other trillions of videos of guys saying what's happened to them. I'm hairy, I'm hungry, I'm sleepy. My body's changed a lot. I got top surgery as well about a year and 4 months ago. But since then, you know, it's much easier to gain muscle now. I lost a lot of weight, just like a ton of weight from starting testosterone. I don't think that's common for a lot of people, but it does happen to some people. Yeah, I don't know. Comment down below other things. But gel and injections are the same. They're the same. I hope this helps spread some awareness. If you're afraid of needles, there's an option for you. That's it. Oh, and I live in the United States. So that's like what my insurance and stuff. Okay. Bye.